throws into the pool. Now, Nick's season record last year was 12-5.
Trying to take
Very
video.
impressive, I know. He has
Just
the
don't
best
touch the
record of
camera.
any California sea lion. I'm talking about you, buddy, in the universe. So we're pretty proud of Nick here. But every day, me and Brian get to work with Nick very closely because being a celebrity, of course, he needs top-notch care. Now, we not only give him top-notch care, but we also care for another species of pinniped here at the zoo, and that is a harbor seal. But we're going to get to the differences between a seal and a sea lion in just a second. First, we're going to show you guys everything we do with our seals and sea lions every day to make sure that they're in perfect health. Now, right now, Brian is giving Nick a little exam. He's looking inside his mouth, looking at those cone-shaped teeth, or looking at his belly, making sure there's no cuts or scrapes under his belly. Brian can also ask Nick to show him his flippers. We see those flippers again? Very nice. Now, Nick allows us to look over his full body every day, and that allows us to make sure that we're really proactive in his health care. Nick is also learning how to get his teeth brushed because just like us, he gets plaque buildup on his teeth, so we're learning to learn how to brush those big cone-shaped teeth. And he also does a daily eye drop every day. Now, that's just a salt or saline type drop, kind of like what you put in your contact solution, but Nick allows us to do that just in case he ever did have an issue with his eyes. We could just switch it out for a medicated drop, and Nick already knows the behavior, which is pretty amazing. Now, building these really strong relationships with animals is really important because, as you can see, Nick has a pretty big mouth. He currently weighs about 450 pounds. So we want to make sure that Nick trusts us to get down to his level and allows us to do those really important medical behaviors. Now, I did mention that we have another species of pinniped here at the zoo, and those are the harbor seals. You might see two joining us in the pool today. We have Robin and Kim. And just like our sea lions, these harbor seals also do these training sessions with us. Now, we do feed them separately. That's why you don't see them fed in the show today, because they're a little bit slower. Our harbor seals are all geriatric in their ages, and so that way we can work one-on-one with them at their pace. Nick here is only 8 years old, so he's pretty young and high energy. Now, Nick is our only sea lion here at the zoo. He's also with his friend Lucy, and their two kids, Addie and Gunnison. We're very lucky that we have 4 sea lions here at the zoo. Now, with Nick every day, we want to make sure that Nick's always having a great day, right? We want to make sure that not only we do those medical behaviors, but we make every day fun and different. So Nick knows a lot of these behaviors because we want to make sure that Nick is always learning something new. So every day when we invite Nick out, we train something new. And so Nick has a large repertoire of behaviors. So let's see if we can run through a few of those things just to show you guys some of Nick's awesome skills. So Nick has some really cool vocalizations. Maybe we'll start off with those. Now, you might have heard Nick's very loud bark. No, this is the natural behavior. Very nice. Nick was testing here. It's as loud as a jet at 1,000 feet when he's at full force. Also does a pretty ferocious growl. Can we hear that, Nick? Very silly, Nick. And he also has a great impression of a whale. Let's hear that whale impression. Very silly, Nick. Lots of different vocalizations, but he also has a lot of different fun behaviors. He can wave to his fans. Thank you, Nick. Or maybe give a salute to our soldiers. Thank you, Nick. Very nice. And of course, some other fun things. Now, we want to make sure these guys are constantly learning, but how does it all start? That's the first question we get. How do you guys train these animals? Well, training is communication. And that's how we communicate with these guys, because we don't speak sea lion. So the first thing that Nick ever learned here at the Denver Zoo was something called targeting. Now that's just touching his nose to that ball you see hanging on the end of that pole. Pretty simple, right? Now after that, Nick learned that if we move the target, he might have to move his body in order to reach it. So we can go over to the left, to the right, or even down on the ground, which Brian showed you, ultimately to lead to the laying down behavior. Now with that, every step has small approximations, and that way we make sure that we're having the clearest communication with Nick. Now all of Nick's training is through positive reinforcement, which means that when Brian asks Nick to do a behavior, like maybe to dance, Nick loves this behavior. Nick gets a big fish reward. Guys, we can make a big round of applause. Great job, buddy. Now with that, Nick is going to get lots of fish reward. Now if Nick ever doesn't want to do the behavior, that's perfectly okay. We're just going to move on, right? There's no punishment, there's no lost opportunity. We're just going to give him another opportunity for success to get that reinforcement. That's how Nick gets his fish every day. Now I did talk about that target pole briefly. Now we also use that target pole to train some natural behavior. So that way you guys can see these guys' amazing adaptations for life out in the ocean. So let's talk about some of those adaptations. What would Nick have to do to survive out in the water? Nick, that's pretty funny. He's just to escape some sharks. You guys see that? That's a shark impression. Very funny, Nick. But Nick, out in the ocean, he would have to escape some sharks or some killer whales. So Nick has an amazing adaptation for jumping. He can actually jump about 6 to 8 feet out of the water. Now keep in mind, he's about 450 pounds and about 6 feet long. So that's a pretty big jump for the big guy. Now this is all done with those big front flippers. Now how Nick was taught how to jump was that ball at the end of the exhibit was lowered all the way down to the surface of the water, and Nick was taught to target to it, right? Go up and touch his nose to it, and then it was raised. So Nick learned that eventually he had to jump out of the water in order to reach that target. So jump behavior. All right, Nick, let's see it. Keep your eye on that ball, guys. All right, guys, let's give Nick a big round of applause. Very impressive, Nick. So that's one of those amazing adaptations for escaping those sharks. But there is another fish out there that Nick might not want to escape. In fact, he wants to catch it, right? Because Nick eats fish every single day. Now, he currently eats about 25 pounds of fish. Now, keep in mind, he's only 8 years old, so Nick's potentially double in size. Let's look at that diet. He's going to get a lot of fish going. So, we make sure that we're leaving lots of fish out there for those seals and sea lions. Now, if you guys imagine all the marine mammals out there in the ocean, we want to make sure that we're leaving enough fish out there so that we can share that food source with them and make sure that those fish stocks are nice and healthy. Now, there's something really easy you can do here in Denver to make sure we're taking care of the ocean, and that's go over and see Kara and Jessica on the platform. They're waving at you guys, and they have a free seafood card for you guys after the show. It's a card that tells you guys what are sustainable seafood options, and that way we're making sure that we're making the right choices when we eat seafood and leaving lots of seafood out there sustainably harvested for these amazing animals. Really easy, something you guys can do today after the show. Once again, it's free. Now guys, if we do want to talk about these amazing animals, they can do what they do best out in the water, which is swim really fast. In fact, a California sea lion can swim up to 25 miles an hour. Keep in mind, that is 5 times faster than any Olympic swimmer. Is that right, Nick? That's right, he says. Alright guys, you guys want to see Nick swim?
Right, so you can see him.
Oh, okay, I heard some enthusiasm over there. Nick, let's see how fast you can swim.
Go this way, babe.
I'll do it.
It's fast.
I can't see.
Here he comes.
Alright guys, let's give Nick a big round of applause. Very good. Alright guys, well thank you so much for coming out to the Denver Zoo today. We sure hope you guys are enjoying your day here. Please go over and see Kara and Jessica for your free seafood card. If you guys are seafood kids, can we give Nick one more big round of applause? You did a great job. Our sea lions will be back out on exhibit in just a few minutes, so please enjoy the rest of your day at the zoo and thanks for coming out. Bye-bye.
Okay, baby. Let's go. Say thank you.